Did you like what you saw just before my presentation? It was a little long, but yeah. And I think you saw only 70% of Clément's presentation. And demos. And my apologies to the people of Compite. It's a great technology. As a matter of fact, I met them at Wavering. They won also, as Jahia, the top 100 award for 2015 as a fast-growing company. Their technology is impressive, and we will integrate in their system into ours, the UXP way, and it's a good introduction to that presentation. So, 360-degree with privacy is the road to an ethical WEM. Remember, everything is about this question: how to efficiently manage your digital customer journey. Yesterday, we said that CMOs have to manage all those capabilities, sometimes relying on third-party application, but also using all the beautiful software that user experience platform have the ability to deliver, and hopefully it should be Jahia, again regarding what you just say. And again, it's ultimately all about brand experiences. Remember also yesterday's presentation from Jean, concern from all CEOs, priority is customer experience, near 40%, and digital marketing. So it's really something that resonates with today's market expectation. And remember also Ben Jerry, Jean said that he needs a way to interconnect all those different web services in order to bring a little sanity to the chaos. Again, a little sanity into the chaos. So the first chaos, again, referring to Jean's comments yesterday, IT against marketing people. And project too slow, a lot of frustration. I mean, it's an old story. We solve that with the digital industrialization concept. Uninterrupted delivery for CIO's team, but also making in the process CMO's team completely autonomous to manage the digital presence of enterprise. And in the process, those two teams are working together. And this is the digital industrialization answer. Remember David Roux yesterday's presentation from Europcar. I want to thank you, David, for joining us yesterday, making this very interesting presentation. But the conclusion of that presentation is, if you want to have those type of really sophisticated transactional project live and mission critical, obviously, you need to have marketing people and IT guys working together. And it's exactly what happened at Europcar. And I remember the day they launched 15 websites in a row in 15 countries, a mail has been sent to the top management of Europcar with everybody copy from marketing to IT, congratulate those guys for the fantastic jobs they delivered. And just after, IT people send an email back congratulating marketing people for the great job they did. First time in the company, and since then, they always work together. And we are very proud of that because it's a human consequence of digital industrialization. The second chaos and the second thing that Jean shared with us yesterday, content is no longer king. Content in context is really the thing that is matter. But watch out, you have to maintain a 360-degree view of your customer, but don't be creepy. Remember the little princess? Be careful of the wolf. There is a lot of data here. And I remember a plugin of Firefox, which is really impressive, where you see exactly the type of services that are applying to your browsing. During your browsing, you see all the different services, marketing services you send data to without knowing it. If you compare to you as an adult, compared to a kid, it's twice the number of data you send as a kid. That's scary. But do we have really a choice? Is it digital marketing capabilities or data privacy? I mean, after 2 years of work, we decided to solve that question. But the Jahia way, open source, industrialized, standard-based. And that's what we call that way the ethical WEM. So ethical WEM vision, no question about the fact companies today, for managing their digital presence, getting closer to the customer, deeply require those marketing tools. No question about it. You can be against that, but there is no question about the fact that you need that to get closer to your customer. But the problem is, with the expansion of the data as a customer we share to those services, a lot of people start now to be scared by that, and because we do not understand how it's working. It's like a black box. And now people start to be defensive and start to not share those information, and those information are really important for companies. So that's why we thought, when we start to work on that project, again 2 years ago, it's time for digital marketing tools to be more transparent and thus ethical. So Open, we started 18 months ago a project to standardize, because, believe it or not, there is no standard about the way you can aggregate and all those contextual data from customer. We aim to launch also an open source community project at Apache Foundation, the You Know Me project, which is a reference implementation of the standardization process we start at OASIS Foundation 18 months ago. The source code of You Know Me project is already available on GitHub under Apache license. The objective, of course, is to share that technology, because it's a really important, it's a core of the marketing, it's a core of a marketing system, and brand can really leverage by using those type of core frameworks that are open, the message behind that, the Jahia way, the ethical WEM. And the OASIS standardization, the contextual server standardization, is all about enabling the delivery of personalized digital experiences, interoperability, and you see in the definition of the technical committee how transversal this question and this standard is. It's content management, CRM, big data, machine learning, digital marketing, data management platform. This question about interoperability of personal data is everywhere. This is a quote from Laurent Licia, CEO of OASIS. Again, it's about this transversal thing and how important it is. He thinks that this CXS standard is really important. He said even vital for companies. And he pushed that a lot, and we are very proud of that. So digital marketing, digital factory, marketing factory, and beyond. So marketing factory, we want to, again, and you had a long demo of that. We wanted to make that happen with this digital industrialization in mind. Comprehensive marketing factory solution is comprehensive solution, useful capabilities for marketers, actionable data, industrialized without the pain of all complex high-end marketing engines you have on the market, and based on scalable industry standard technically, or emerging like the one we are currently leading with our friends from Enonic. So first, we base that on a clean architecture for CIO's team, new software engine, new set of administration module, new set of personalization module. So on the left, the contextual server based on our open source project, You Know Me core, And after that, everything into digital factories that make marketing factory live for digital workers. And it's clean architecture for CIOs, but ultimately with a user interface completely geared for CMO's team. And you saw a sneak peek, thanks to Clément, about this beautiful architecture. This is really something we work hard on. But the final objective, ultimately, to use those type of product is to answer again to that question, how I can get closer to my customer. There is a path for that. First, you need to take control of customer data and customer application back, and the marketing tool chaos, and reduce third-tier dependency for brand power, product distribution, and leverage your brand power to launch your own marketplace. This is a 360-degree vision. What is this 360-degree? It's from digital chaos to a unified digital hub. Companies deploy a lot of marketing tools that require a profile, and as a consequence, the data of those profiles are spread everywhere. And Marketing Factory, and again, it's a vision. This is the way we build that solution, and it will come release after release. Marketing Factory could easily become, for customer, a data marketing hub, aggregating all those information in one centralized database, and very scalable and able to deliver all type of information for applications that plug on that engine to deliver really personalized contextual data, as Clément shows before. The other thing is, we already have something that is unique at Jahia. This is, all those application aggregation capabilities, the core of the user experience platform concept. And you can aggregate all application feature and data that are relevant, but getting access for marketers through the digital factory user interface. Transforming digital factory into the marketing hub, into the control tower of your entire organization in the process. So this is, for instance, an example with a very simple tool, Discuss. A lot of companies are using Discuss. And a lot of software vendors say that they integrate Discuss, it's working. And yeah, because it's very simple to integrate Discuss. You can even do it manually, put in a simple JavaScript on the template, and it's working. The way we implement Discuss with Jahia is the Jahia way, is the UXP way, is the marketing control tower way. You just drag and drop a Discuss thread, a discussion thread. You leverage the power of that platform. But in the process, what a marketer wants is, as soon as he sees that, he wants to be able to access the data right away, not having to change, relog, find back the thread of discussion and understand where is relevant, how to immediately or potentially change the user experience on that page because of what he read on that discussion thread. Here, we create an administration module that lets you have control of what happened on that thread, but immediately, and managing all the thread in Digital Factory. Again, a marketing control tower. So, and that's, for instance, what we'll deliver also working hard with the people of Compite to let you understand for the same content what your competition is doing. How they change the advertising on Google AdWords engine, how they communicate using social tools such as Twitter and so on. So for a relative content, just by a click away, you will be able to immediately access to the vital information from marketers. And of course, those tools are everywhere. But here, you do not have to, again, go out, Digital Factory, access those data, and get back to your tool. User experience platform aggregation way. So we want to match CMO's expectation and help them getting closer to leads and customer. We aggregate all those applications into one control tower, that's Digital Factory. We centralize and help to leverage at the same time all data and all relevant profile information, but not at the cost of customer privacy. And this is the vision of Marketing Factory, and this is the vision of the ethical WEM. And ultimately, and this is coming this afternoon. Yeah, hopefully not tonight. Leveraging your brand power, because at the end of the day, there is a huge value, and this is, and we discuss a lot of things with system integrators, and those system integrators told again and again that today's commerce projects are all marketplace for brands. Why? Because this is the only way to get closer to your customer. And guess what? You will see a demo of Commerce Factory, and the vision of Commerce Factory is exactly that. You can leverage your brand power to sell your good, to contextualize data, to push information that are relevant, such as Ben & Jerry's, to your customer, and also having other products that belongs to the same experience, to the same universe as you brand in the process, using one solution that we provide, again, the UXP way. And you will see that for Commerce Factory this afternoon. So that's the 360 degree with privacy, the concept, the role of the ethical WEM we want to push on the market. And by the way, for OASIS consortium standardization, as well as for, we hope, the future top-level project at Apache Foundation, we need you. We need developers. We need people that share the same vision in order to help us gathering all those relevant information and make it that happen, because this is a really important, it's a really important vision, and you all need that to fill the requirements and the expectation of your customer, even if you are a partner of Jahia, or if you are a customer of Jahia that need also to answer to your own customer needs. Thank you.